on to Three Borders Sports Network. My name is Brian Watson, and welcome to Wahpeton High School and tonight's EDC volleyball action between the #1 rated Fargo North Spartans and the home team on the scoreboard, the Wahpeton Huskies. Tonight is parent night here, so we get started a little bit late, and it's going to kind of put a little bit of a twist in our pregame show. Again, the pregame show is brought to you by Yield Advantage. Yield Advantage is the precision planting, sales, and service center for the southern Red River Valley. So it puts a little bit of a wrench in the pregame show and the way we're going to get started here today. My daughter is on the volleyball team, so I have to go down for parent night. And so what we'll do is once the warm-ups are done, that's when they're going to begin parent night. We'll take a break. And then we'll come back once parent night is done, and hopefully we'll get everybody covered. And my daughter's happy, my wife's happy, and we'll get things going. So like I said, tonight's EDC volleyball matchup between the #1 North Spartans. They come into the matchup 17-1, 25-3 on the season, and they are ranked #1 in the EDC and #1 in the state. Wahpeton is 2-16 and 2-25 overall, and they come off a big 2-point win on Saturday against Devil's Lake. To get them those two wins and move them one spot up in the EDC. So the girls are going to the side here, and they're going to begin parent night. And we will take a break from our Yield Advantage pregame show, and then once parent night is done, we will come back and start our volleyball match. So please hang tight. We apologize for the inconvenience. We will come back right after this.
The time of year, there's never a bad time to get your ride sparkling at All Seasons Car Wash. Your ride deserves to shine all year round. We'll see you at All Seasons Car Wash.
Local insurance team ready to serve you. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, providing home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance. As residents of your community, they understand how important it is to be there for you, their trusted friends and neighbors. Together, they're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
And we hope to see you at American Family Insurance, Miller Associates.
Any bank can tell you they have a rock-solid commitment to agriculture. Bell can prove it. To this day, every Bell Bank branch is partially built with rocks we've picked from our founder's farm. But our roots in ag have grown more than a few offices. They've shaped who we are and formed our entire approach to banking. Let us prove it to you as you grow your farm and prepare your legacy for the next generation. Bell Bank, committed to ag. In Wahpeton, talk to Rick Steckler.
Bold Print in Wahpeton is your local provider for all of your printing and promotional needs, including custom decals, which is a great way to promote your business. Bold Print also has custom framing and unique personalized gift ideas. Don't trust your family photos to an online company. Use Bold Print for all of your custom framing and canvas printing. Give them a call today, 701-642-2188, or check them out online, useboldprint.com.
Be ready this planting season by contacting Yield Advantage for all your seed and planting equipment needs. They carry high-quality products from Precision Planting, Intelligent Ag, Copperhead Ag, Outback Wraps, Ware Parts LLC, Midwest Seed Genetics, and more. Yield Advantage can help your planter from basic service parts to liquid fertilizer setups. All of the latest technology and often significantly less than buying a new planter. Be ready to hit the field by contacting Yield Advantage, 218-517-7878, or online at yield-advantage.com.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their number one goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Comdell Innovation.
Insurance Team ready to serve you. American Family Insurance, Miller and Associates, providing home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance. As residents of your community, they understand how important it is to be there for you, their trusted friends and neighbors. Together, they're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. American Family Insurance, Miller and Associates, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
And we hope to see you at American Family Insurance, Miller Associates.
Good evening, volleyball fans, and welcome to tonight's Eastern Dakota Conference matchup featuring our guests on the scoreboard, the Fargo North Spartans, and your Wahpeton Huskies. A goal of high school sports is learning lifetime values. Sportsmanship is one of those goals that make this contest a positive educational experience.
Please help our school be number one in sportsmanship. And now it's time to meet our guests, the Fargo North Spartans. Beginning tonight with the non-starters. Number 9 is Channing Comer. Number 10, Bryn Summers. 11 is Evie Berg. 14, Sienna Swanson. 17 is Olivia Hammes. And number 30 is Kara Olson. Starting tonight for the Spartans, the libero is number 2, Grace Thiel. Number 3, Betsy Schultz. Number 4, Soleil Berg. Number 5 is Audrey Rydell. Number 8 is Anna Nelson. 13 is Allie Tickison. And number 25 is Carrie Ozier. The Spartans are coached by Rachel Hummel. She's assisted by Gregory Calrow. And now it's time to meet your Wahpeton Husky volleyball team. Beginning with tonight's non-starters. Number 9 is Kinsey Miller. Number 10 is Mackenzie Gilbertson. Number 11, Annabelle Pausch. Number 12 is Addison Gurdon. 16 is Kylie Hansey. Number 22 is Cambry Mauk. And number 27 is Sienna Fobb. Starting tonight for the Huskies, the libero is number 1, Tatum Schroeder. Number 2 is Kennedy Polda. Number 6, Addie Rugland. Number 8 is Anissa Hasbargen. Number 13 is Leah DeVries. Number 15 is Ashlyn Kaler. And number 18 is Kira Hudsey. The Huskies are coached by Dominique Rickles. She's assisted by Mackenzie Broadland, Tiffany Baker, and Cassandra Torrance. The officials for tonight's contest are Pam Hendrickson and Rick Hendrickson. They're chosen for their expertise and are registered with the North Dakota High School Activities Association. All right, let's play volleyball.
There you have it, Mr. Noel Eckroff, the PA announcer for the Lady Huskies. And we appreciate everyone's patience with parent night and me having to go down and get my picture taken. And we are ready to bring you tonight's action between the number 1 ranked Fargo North Spartans and the Wahpeton Lady Huskies. Keys tonight for the Huskies: they need to get to the net early to stop the Spartans' attack, so they need to be ready to block, and they need to attack whenever they get the opportunities. And if they can limit the unforced errors, they can find themselves in a good position. So they'll have to play consistent volleyball throughout the entire match. For the Spartans, they cannot overlook the Huskies. The Spartans come off of a 5-setter against West Fargo Horace. That went 22-25, 20-25, 25-19, 25-21, and 15-10. So they had a comeback against a middle-rated team or a middle place team right now in West Fargo Horace. Horace sitting in 7th place. And they certainly cannot overlook the Huskies tonight despite their record, and they have to just play to win. So hopefully we'll have a good match tonight, and we'll see if the Huskies can play some good, clean volleyball. The ball is up, and this match is underway as Rugland serves for the Huskies. And just a little tap there by Olsher. And a miss hit there by Rugland, went through her fingers, and the Spartans get on the scoreboard first. Got a couple of housekeeping issues here that I'm going to try and take care of. Turn on our scoreboard, brought to you by Farmers Union Insurance and Kyle DeVries as the Spartans serve. Hansey put it over there, but Soleil Berg right there to put it back on the Husky side. So 2-0 here early in the first set in favor of the Spartans. And this is Channing Comer serving for the Spartans. And that one goes long, and the Huskies will get on the scoreboard. So the Huskies will take them any way they can and get one on the service error by the Spartans. Kira Hansey to serve. Nice serve by Hansey, handled by the Spartans. Quick set in the middle, and right away, Audrey Rydell puts that one away. So Rydell opens up with a kill right there in the middle. Now back to serve for the Spartans is Soleil Berg. Berg with the jump serve. Hansey handles it. Kaler on the second, and Polda trying to send it over on the third, and that one goes below the net. So the Huskies will have to try and hold off the Spartans here best that they can. Huskies have been getting off to some slow starts, had a good match against Devils Lake, and we'll have to take some of those good things that they did on Saturday and put them to work here against the Spartans. Rugland back set for Kaler. Spartans handle it, go outside for Tixon, and then down the line. So that one wide, and that will add one more to the total for the Spartans. And back to serve still is Soleil Berg. Jump serve coming, a little short. Hansey has to dive for it. Over on the second there was Schultz. And Schultz with the score. Soleil Berg will continue to serve. Huskies need a side out here. Back set for Kaler again. Kaler had to tap it off balance there. I think we're going to get a violation on the Spartans. And the Huskies will add one more to their total. So 6-2. Kaler will serve for the Huskies. And that one out as Grace Steele looks at it, and that one goes out. A little long there, service error for the Huskies. Kaler will go out, and Schroeder will come back in. Theo goes out for the Spartans, and Rydell will serve. Not sure who came in for Theo. So Rydell to serve. Schroeder digs. Rugland sets, backs up for DeVries, and DeVries gets the kill on her first attempt. So Leah DeVries with the kill there for the Huskies off the back set from Rugland. And here we are, 7-3. DeVries will go back to serve. Quick set in the middle on the tap. And then that one goes off of Schroeder. Tap in the middle there by Nelson. And Tickerson gets credit for the kill there. And back to serve for the Spartans is Schultz. DeVries handles, Rugland the set, back set for Hasbargen, and Hasbargen tries to put it away and dug out nicely by Berg. From the knees, a set by Rugland, and that one by Polda all the way to the back corner, and that'll be a score for the Huskies. So Kennedy Polda will go out, and Addison Gurdon will come in. Gurdon will come in to serve. 8-4. Favor of the Spartans, set number 1. Gurdon, field, digs nicely. Back set for Tixon, and Tixon puts it away. So good set there by Schultz, and so Tixon after the kill will go back to serve. DeVries, Rugland for Hansey. Tickerson there in the middle. Outside for Berg, and a good dig by Schroeder. Off the ceiling this time. Spartans are going to try to get a free one there. Gerd tried to send it over with some authority, and that one goes into the net. That ball came off the ceiling, and the Huskies were able to handle it. Sometimes it's tough when it comes off that ceiling. And they do a nice job there, but just not able to finish. So Tickerson to serve again. In the middle for Hasbargen, just had to tap it over. It's going to be outside for Berg, and Gurdon with a nice dig. Huskies going to send it over free. Right in the middle again, and that is Anna Nelson on the kill. So Tickerson will continue to serve. 11-4 now. DeVries with the dig. Rugland will set. And this is for Hasbargen. Theo with a nice dig. Back to Berg again, and a nice block by Hasbargen. Quick set again for Hasbargen. And the Huskies are going to get a free one, and they need to use it here. Outside for Hansey. Hansey with two hands. That one was tapped by Ozier on the block, and the Huskies have come back again. Over on the first, or on the second there by Rugland. Back set for Ozier, off balance, just had to send it over. It's going to be right at the net. Good help by DeVries, and I think we got a violation on the Huskies. That's a tough one there. They were into the net, and it was a good running save by Leah DeVries and a nice volley by both teams. So 12-4. Tickerson will continue to serve. And that one can't be handled by Gurdon. So Tickerson will continue to serve from behind the line here. Jump serve. Schroeder digs it out. Rugland will set. Back set for Hasbargen. Blocked at the net by Nelson. Schultz outside for Berg. Berg with a tap, and Schroeder handles it. Rugland to set. From the back row, Gurdon, and that's going to be long. Had a good opportunity there from the back row, and Gurdon just not able to put it in. I think we're going to get a timeout here. And on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard, it is 14-4 in favor of the #1 rated Fargo North Spartans. We'll take a break, and we'll come back right after this on Three Borders Sports Network.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Then and down the road.
Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents.
Welcome back to Three Border Sports Network. My name is Brian Watson, and we're bringing you EDC volleyball action right here on Three Border Sports Network. Fargo North Spartans taking on the Wahpeton Huskies. And after that timeout, the Spartans will continue to serve here. Rugland going to send that one over on the second. Schultz back sets for Osher. And a good block there by Hasbargen, and the Spartans have to scramble. Huskies get a free one that they need to use here. Outside for Hansey. Schultz for Berg. Good dig by Hansey. And Hansey will send it over. Trying to get that back corner. Good hustle there by Tickerson to get a hand on that. Huskies will set. Hansey again, and another save by Schultz. Thiel sends it over. Rugland here in front for Hasbargen. Hasbargen trying to put it down, but Berg saves it. Osher sends it over free. Rugland on the first. Osher bumps it up, and Berg going to have to send it over. Dug out by Gurdon. Here's Hansey on the outside, two-handed push. Thiel handles it. Schultz in the middle for Nelson, and Nelson with the little tap finds the floor. So another good volley there between both teams, and the Spartans finish that one off with a tap by Nelson for the score. And Tickerson still serving. And this is when the Huskies need to get a side out and stop that streak, and the Spartans have been on the long one here. As Hansey tries from the outside on the attack, and that one goes into the net. And Tickerson will continue to serve. 16-4 now in favor of the Spartans. Gurdon with the dig there. And that's going to go out off of Schroeder. And the Huskies in desperate need of a side out here in set number one. Tickerson again, Schroeder digs. Back set for Hasbargen. Hasbargen trying to go after that one, and I think they're calling for a tip there, and I think none of the officials or the line, well, there's a line judge that says yes, it was tipped. So a much needed side out there by the Huskies as they stop that long run, and Tickerson goes out after serving, and Kira Olsen will come in, and Anissa Hasbargen will serve for the Huskies. Thiel digs that out. Schultz on the outside for Berg, and Berg finds the open floor. Good heads-up play there. Couldn't really get a swing at it, but able to tap it right down the net line there. And back in is Rydell for the Spartans, and Grace Thiel going to go back to serve. Thiel with the jump serve. DeVries. And DeVries from the back row, and that one goes in the net. Again, a timing off for the Huskies there from that back row. They have a couple opportunities from back there and just not able to put it over. So Thiel will go back to serve. And now a short serve dug out by Schroeder. Rugland to Kaler, and right there at the net is Audrey Rydell and Ozier as well. Carrie Ozier and Audrey Rydell there for the block, and that results in another point, and the Spartans are at the 20-point mark already. Thiel to serve, and that one long. And the Huskies able to take advantage of that service error, and Rugland will go back to serve. Schultz in the middle for Audrey Rydell again, and a nice quick set, and Rydell puts that away in a hurry. And substitution as Ozier goes out. Channing Comer will go in to serve for the Spartans. Huskies need another quick side out here. Hansey, Rugland will set this outside for DeVries on the tap, and that one saved by Comer as she went down to save that one. Nice help behind there, and good heads-up play by Comer. Comer will continue to serve. 22-6. Hansy in the middle there for Kaler with a little tap. Back set for Rydell again, and Rydell puts that one away easily. The 6'1" sophomore, Audrey Rydell. This is Comer serving still. Schroeder digs, Rugland set, back set for Hansy, and Hansy put a little bit on it, and a nice save there by Kira Olsen. And then right back at it is Schultz. And now the Spartans are 1 point away here from taking this first set. And that one goes long on the serve by Comer. And the Huskies will be able to extend this match, or just set for a little bit here, as Polda will come in and Gurdon will go out, and Brent Summers will come in for the Spartans, and Kira Hansy will go back to serve for the Huskies. So Hansy to serve, Theo digs that out. Schultz comes over to Berg now. Huskies dig in the middle for Kaler, and Kaler able to swipe that one over the net, and Kaler will get credit for the kill. Ashlyn Kaler off the set by Rugland, and Hansy will serve again. Hansy right over the net there. Berg able to get a hand on it, then Schultz gets a hand on it and sends it over. Polda on the tap, and Kennedy Polda will get credit for that with a little tap over the blockers. Brent Summers sliding in there to try to get a hand under that and pancake that one, and just missed. So Hansy with another good serve, and she'll get credit for an ace now, as Theo has problem handling that serve. So a serve receive error by the Spartans, and the Huskies trying to extend this set even more. Theo able to handle that one. Outside for Berg. Berg with a little tap, and Hansy with a good diving save. And a good attack there by Rydell, and the Huskies block it, but it goes out off the block, and that'll be the end of the first set. And the Spartans take the first set 25-10. And we will take a break here in between sets, and when we come back, we'll have set number 2 right here on Three Borders Sports Network.
Now hiring production technicians for a variety of shifts with opportunities to make $20 or more per hour. Work in a clean, climate-controlled facility. Second shift, 4 10-hour days, every weekend off, 3:30 p.m. to 2 a.m., and 4-crew rotation, straight days, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., or straight nights, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Apply in person or online at ComdelInnovation.com. Comdel Innovation of Wahpeton, an employee-owned company.
Business depends on technology. Digital Guru provides professional IT solutions you can trust to keep it moving forward. From redesigning existing systems to brand new builds, we offer your business managed IT services, including backups, cybersecurity, cloud services, remote desk support, and more. And don't forget, we also provide audio, video, security camera, and door access control installation. Focus on what you do best and leave the technology to the professionals. Contact Digital Guru today.
In this place.
Welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network. Wahpeton High School, EDC Volleyball, Fargo North Spartans versus the Wahpeton Huskies. We'd like to take time out to thank our sponsors. The pregame show is sponsored by Yield Advantage. Starting lineups brought to you by Miller and Associates. All of our camera shots are brought to you by Digital Guru. Farmers Union Insurance is our scoreboard, and Kyle DeVries. Our sets are sponsored by OSPTI and Amanda Frederick. Amanda Frederick is also our shout-out sponsor, and I'll tell you how you can get shout-outs in a moment here. Timeout sponsor is Carlson Family Insurance. And our play of the week is sponsored by Combo Innovation. If you haven't checked that out, you can go to our YouTube page. Those play of the weeks come out every Wednesday, and we'll have a new one tomorrow night. Other sponsors are Giant Seeds and Snacks. They also sponsor our coaches show, Essentia Health of Wahpeton, Smith Motors, Wahpeton Daily News, Optimum Rehab, Interstate Engineering, Sanford Health, Gripper Sports in downtown Wahpeton, Bell Bank, Minn Kota Ag Products, All Seasons Car Wash, Bold Print, Red River Grain, Hornstein Family Chiropractic, Red River Valley and Western Railroad, North Dakota State College of Science, Red River Communications, Channel 128. And we'd like to welcome those of you who are watching on Channel 128, our very own cable channel, and Mindak Farmers Cooperative and First Community Credit. We thank all of our sponsors for helping bringing our content to you free of charge. And we'll start set number 2 here as Schultz will serve, and the Huskies will return it. Thiel will dig in the middle there. Outside for Tixon, and a good dig by Schroeder. Rugglin the set. Here's Kaler on the outside. That was tipped at the net, and then unable to be handled by Berg. And the Huskies get on the board first here in the second set. So I mentioned our shout-outs, and if you'd like to give me a shout-out, shout-outs are brought to you by Amanda Frederick and State Farm Insurance. You can send me a text message. If you want to send that text to 701-566-0177, I'll give you a shout-out. Let me know where you're watching from and who you're cheering for. It doesn't matter if it's the Spartans or the Huskies. We'll give you a shout-out right here on Three Border Sports Network. So Tixon with the tap over there. Rugglin with the back set for DeVries. Had to back up and go get it. I think that was Schultz handling that one, and Thiel in the middle there. Now from the back row is Berg, and Schroeder digs it and goes right into the net, and Huskies had a chance to send that one over and just couldn't do it. So Tixon, who spent a lot of time behind the service line here in the first set, will go back to serve here in the second set for the first time. DeVries on the outside and Thiel in the middle. Here's Schultz outside for Berg, and Berg puts it away. Berg is a problem on the outside there. Schroeder trying to dig that out and just not able to get her hands on it. So Tixon will continue to serve. Tied 2-2 here in the second set. Spartans took the first set 25-10. Nice layout there for Ashlyn Kaler to keep that volley going, and a tap there by by Nelson. And Nelson on the tap around the blockers. Huskies at the net there, but Nelson with a good decision to tap that one to the side, and Tixon will continue to serve. And that one goes long. Just on the line, and Tixon will get credit for another score. This one high, Schroeder will send it over. And Berg with a running tap there, and Schroeder gets another dig. And then that one falls right in front of Sienna Fobb. Had a chance to send it over. The timing was a little bit off. She tried to get there in time and wasn't able to tap it over. So Tixon will continue to serve for the Spartans. And that went off of DeVries, and service error by the Huskies. And Tixon will continue to roll, as he has spent a lot of time behind that line in the first set and starting to do that here in the second. Tried to set Sienna Fobb in the middle and got crossed up. Back set here for Osher, and another good dig by Schroeder. Fobb, and that's going to fall to the floor and go for naught. And I think the Huskies are going to take a quick timeout here. This timeout is brought to you by Carlson Family Insurance. Located on 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton, Carlson Family Insurance works for the customers, not their companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their number one goal. We'll be back on Three Borders Sports Network right after this.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their number one goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network. As the Spartans will continue to serve here in set number 2. And the Huskies send that one into the net. And Allie Tickerson will continue to serve here. Got a new home behind the service line here. She spent a lot of time there in set 1 and spending a lot of time here in set number 2. Here's outside for DeVries, and that one blocked at the net. That was Nelson there and Osher. And the Spartans will sub as Kira Olson will come back in. And Ashlyn Kaler will go back to serve here for the Huskies. So Kaler serving. Good serve there, handled by Berg. Schultz will send it back to Berg, and that one's going to go long. And the Huskies will add one more to their total here. Spartans have the Huskies doubled up here in the second set, and Ashlyn Kaler trying to cut into that lead. Olsen handles the dig, and Thiel not ready for it, and Kaler will cut into the lead. 5-8 now. Kaler with another good serve right back at Olsen. Back set here for Osher, and a good dig by Kaler. DeVries will set Fobb in the middle, and Fobb will find the floor as that one falls right in front of Kira Olsen, and Sienna Fobb will get credit for the score. And Ashlyn Kaler will continue to serve. The Huskies down by just 2 now here in the second set. Kaler, Olsen handles that one. Schultz with a back set for Osher and dug out nicely by Schroeder. Back set for DeVries, and DeVries finds the back corner. Olsen not able to get over there to get a hand on it, and Leah DeVries will get another kill on the night. And Ashlyn Kaler will continue to serve. Now Huskies down by just 1. Kaler, and put that in a good spot. Grace Steele thought that was going to go out, and Kaler put it right on the line. And this second set is all tied up. So the Huskies making a bit of a run here in the second set. And Kaler, Thiel handles that one this time. Schultz in the middle there for Nelson in the tap. And that ends that run by the Huskies as Nelson is able to find the floor on the tap and no help behind for the Huskies. So Nelson on that score goes out. Thiel will move to the service line. And Kylie Hansey will come in for Ashlyn Kaler. Grace Thiel with the serve and right in front of Schroeder. And Thiel will get credit for the ace. Spartans jump out to a 2-point lead here after the Huskies came back and tied it up 8-8. And Grace Thiel on the serve. Kylie Hansey handles that no problem. And here's Kira Hansey, the other half of the law firm, and she puts the score away. So Kira Hansey will get credit for that point. And there's some discussion on the sideline here. Coach Hummel asking a couple of questions here. I don't know if they're talking about rotation.
All right, ladies and gentlemen in the crowd, please refrain from using flash pictures. Please, no flashing.
I think there was a request made for no flash photography to be taken. I went to a volleyball match and a concert broke out. So let's see if they make that adjustment in the crowd. And that serve is long, and that point will go back to the Spartans. Schroeder will come back in, and Comer will come back in for the Spartans. 11-9 here. The Huskies hanging around here in set number 2, as Comer will go back to serve. Nice serve there by Comer. Hansey handles that. That was Kiera. And then Anissa Hasbargen with the heads-up play. The blockers right there at the net. You had Schultz there, and I think that was Rydell there. And Hasbargen goes right around him to the open floor for the score. And Huskies down by just 1 here in the second set, making a game of it. And there's going to be an ace by Leah DeVries as that ball gets bounced around. Good hustle there on the side by the Spartans to try and keep that ball alive. And DeVries will continue to serve as we're tied up here in the second set. Olsen and Thiel kind of fight over it. Schultz will lay it out there for Rydell. And Hasbargen with the tap, and Berg is ready. And then on the second, Schultz sends that thing over. Here goes Hansey, again with another tap, but the Spartans are ready. Quick set for Rydell, and the Huskies handle it. Olsen, Schultz outside for Berg, and that can be a tough one. And then the Huskies were able to dig it out, but that one went into the ceiling, just a little too much on that one on the outside by Soleil Berg. And Kylie Hansey able to dig it out, but sent it up to the ceiling, and those are tough when they come back down and the Huskies not able to return it. So after the kill, Berg will go back to serve. There's a jump serve. DeVries and Rugland has to do everything to send it over the second. There's Tickerson on the outside. That ball was blocked and now goes back to the Spartans. Here's Schultz, back set for Rydell. And Audrey Rydell puts that kill away off the back set by Schultz. Huskies hanging around here. Just got to try and stay with it. Never know. Soleil Berg on the serve, and Hansey not able to dig that one out of there. Kylie Hansey having a little trouble there on serve receive. And Berg will continue to serve. And let's see if they go right back to that spot. Berg, jump serve. Schroeder in the middle, able to dig that one out. Quick set for Hasbargen. Blockers there, Rydell. And Kylie Hansey sends that one over. Good save there by Hansey. Tickerson with the runner. Rugland for Hasbargen, and Hasbargen going to get credit for the score as that one goes off Tickerson. So the Huskies putting some things together here in the second set. And Ashlyn Kaler will come back in, and Kylie Hansey will go to the bench. So the Huskies hanging around here in set number 2 after dropping the first set. And Kiera Hansey is going to serve for the Huskies, and Sienna Swanson has come in for the Spartans. And they go right at Swanson. This will be Tickerson on the outside. That one tapped at the net. Rugland. Here's Kaler at the net. And a nice dig by Berg. Berg from the back row. DeVries saves it. And now the Spartans will get a free one. Berg back up to Schultz. She'll set outside for Tickerson. And that one goes down the line and just stayed on the Huskies side. Thought maybe that one was going to, hold on a second. I think they're going to call that. That was hit by Tickerson on the outside and came right down the net line and hit the antenna. And I think they might call this score for the Huskies, but the officials are going to talk about it. The ball never hit the floor, and it is going to be a point for the Huskies. The ball was not touched by the Huskies, so there was no block. And then it went down the net line and into the antenna, and that's going to be a point for the Huskies. And Kiera Hansey will continue to serve here for the Huskies. In the middle. And a quick back set there by Schultz for a running Rydell. And Rydell not able to handle it. Timing not there. And we're at 14-14 in the second set. It's a totally different match now. If you watch the first set, you would think that the Huskies have totally turned this thing around. Outside for Kaler, and that's going to be long. I don't think that one was tipped. And Ashlyn Kaler not able to put that one in play. As Nelson will come back in, Theo will have a seat, and Rydell will go back to serve for the Spartans, and Polda will come back in for the Huskies. DeVries, Rugland will set outside here for Kaler. Kaler just didn't get all of it, had two blockers there in Nelson and Schultz, and Kaler not able to put that one over the net. So Rydell will continue to serve. Audrey Rydell serving for the Spartans. And Schroeder with the dig, and over on the second was Rugland, but the Spartans are ready for it. Here's Rydell from the back row, and that one finds the spot as she is right on the line, and a nice kill from the back row by Audrey Rydell, and she'll go back to serve. Jump serve by Rydell. Schroeder able to dig it out. And right at the net there is Rugland and Nelson. And it goes back on the Spartan side. Here's Tickerson from the outside. Schroeder with a nice dig there. And that's going to bounce right back in front. And Nelson able to put that down right away. Tough for Schroeder to control that dig. A lot on it. And that bounced right back at the net line. And Nelson able to tap that right down. So here's Rydell continuing to serve, as the Spartans have stretched out a 4-point lead here. Free ball here. Schultz, quick set. Nelson puts it away. So the Spartans starting to get things rolling here as the Huskies hung around and have this thing tied at 14-14. And now the number one team starting to stretch this thing out. A nice quick set there in the middle. And Audrey Rydell continuing to serve for the Spartans. Jump serve and the service there by the Spartans, and that one goes into the net. And they'll kill their own run there as Rydell will go out and Theo will come back in. And Hasbargen will come in to serve for the Huskies as Schroeder will take a seat. Hasbargen. Nice set there by Schultz as Tickerson just has to send it over. Here's Fobb in the middle, and that one blocked. I think that was Nelson again in the middle there on the block as Fobb tried to put that one away. And back to serve now for the Spartans is Betsy Schultz. And the Spartans at that 20-point mark. First again here in the second set. Rugland, Fobb will send it over. Berg digs. Schultz to set outside for Tickerson. Just a little bump over, and Kaler digs. Back to Kaler. Kaler with the attack. And Fobb with a little two-handed dunk. And DeVries finding the back corner just a little bit long. Seeing Fobb with a two-handed slam there, and the Spartans were ready for it. As Schultz will continue to serve here. 21-15 now as the Spartans have stretched out this lead here in the second set. Schroeder. And Rugland just has to tap it over, running to save that one. Berg from the back row. Polda. Quick set for Fobb. Again, another two-hand push. And that one bounces around and hits the floor. And Sienna Fobb will get credit for the kill there. And Addie Rugland will go back to serve. Huskies had hung around in this second set, done a nice job halfway through, and then the Spartans able to stretch it out here. And there's Nelson and a good dig by Rugland. Polda with the set, and that one was a little bit high, and that set ended up on the side of the Spartans, and the Spartans were there to try and block it, and it falls right down in front of the blockers. So again, the Huskies not going away easy here in the second set. Theo with the dig in the middle, Olsher on the outside, and Polda with the dig. Going to go way outside here for Kaler, and Kaler just the timing off there and not able to get that one. Had a nice opportunity, but just not able to finish it. And Tickerson, who's been a problem from behind the service line, is back there again, and she will serve for the Spartans. And puts it into the net. So unexpected there. The Spartans give it right back. And 22-18, the Huskies down by just 4 here in the second set after dropping the first set 25-10. So Ashlyn Kaler will serve here. See if she can cut into this lead here outside for Berg. And Berg has been a problem out there. That one hit the net. And then no help behind as everybody was ready for the power to come. And the net took a little bit off of it and it falls short. And that'll be a score for the Spartans as Kylie Hansey will come back in for the Huskies. And Grace Steele will go back to serve for the Spartans. Hansey. Here's Fobb. And that one goes off Schultz a little sideways. And Olsen has to send it up, and the Huskies get a free one that they need to use. Back set for DeVries. Deal with a nice dig. Osher, and that's going to go right down the net line. And Sienna Fobb using all of her long arms there to send that one right straight down to the floor. And Sienna Fobb, the freshman, will get the kill there. And after scoring, she'll go back to serve. Sienna Fobb with the jump serve, a little short there as Olsen handles it. Off balance there for Rydell. And Rugland will send it over. Olsen again. Schultz, quick set for Rydell. And that one goes down for Rydell again. Audrey Rydell with another kill. And the Spartans now just 1 point away from taking set number 2 and taking a 2-0 lead here in this match. And back to serve is going to be Comer. Channing Comer back to serve for the Spartans. And Comer with a nice serve. And Kylie Hansey able to dig that out of there. And Anissa Hasbargen was just going to send it over. And that one goes into the net. And just like that, set number 2 is done. The Huskies made a nice run in the second set after dropping the first set 25-10. They come back. And they're able to muster 19 points in the second set, but that's not enough as the Fargo North Spartans are the first to 25. And the Huskies made it a game. Let's see if they can do that in set number 3. We'll take a break and we'll come back with set number 3, EDC Volleyball here on the Three Borders Sports Network.
We see potential like nowhere else. Here, vision is boundless. That's why we never settle. We look for the moments when everything becomes possible. The moments that inspire us to make every day better. In this place, there's no such thing as good. There's only great. This is orthopedics and sports medicine like nowhere else.
Since 1941, Minn Kota Ag Products has been helping farmers with their agricultural needs. The farming industry has expanded at great lengths, and Minn Kota Ag Products is there to provide farmers with their entire chemical, fertilizer, seed, and grain elevator needs. They also offer deep band tillage, chemical application, and fertilizer application, just to name a few. For market access at your fingertips and information essential to your farm operation, download the Minn Kota Ag Products app. Minn Kota Ag Products, proud to be a partner in your farm operation since 1941.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Then and down the road. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents.
I'm Katie with First Community Credit Union, and we're here with Dakota Dirt Coffee.
We chose First Community Credit Union because, first and foremost, they're right in our community of Milton, North Dakota, and the convenience of that and being able to know the people that we're dealing with, that's something that we can't get anywhere else. I would say FCCU could be best described as a full-service financial institution that's offered and available in a local community.
Every business begins with an idea. With dedication, hard work, and high-speed broadband, that idea can grow into something giant. The member organizations that form BAN are proud to support North Dakota businesses every step of the way, from the soil to the stadium. The Broadband Association of North Dakota, helping North Dakotans grow bright ideas into big business.
Interstate Engineering.
Welcome back to Wahpeton High School, Three Borders Sports Network. EDC Volleyball, the #1 ranked team in the state, is here to visit the Wahpeton Huskies. And so far, they have proved that they are the #1 team in the state. Took the first set 25-10. Huskies made a bit of a run in the second. And Spartans take that 25-19. And we start off the third here with the kill by Osher. So Carrie Osher with that score for the Spartans. And as she scores, she'll go out, and Channing Comer will come in to serve. And we'll see if the Huskies can put together a good effort here in the third set. They hung around, had the second set tied up at 14-14 before the Spartans started to stretch it out and pull away in that second set. So here we are, Rugland sending that one over on the second, and that one falls right on the line as Channing Comer and Tickerson kind of looked at each other and said, who's going to take it? And they watched that fall on the floor, and that ball was in. We'll get a substitution here. Sienna Swanson comes in for the Spartans, and Kennedy Polda comes in as Kiera Hansey exits for the Huskies. And this is Ashlyn Kaler serving. Schultz a little off balance, and there's Audrey Rydell in the middle again. And that is just tough. The 6'1 sophomore putting that one away for the kill. And this will be Soleil Berg serving for the Spartans as Ashlyn Kaler digs that out. They're going to get a back set here for Sienna Fobb. And Sienna Fobb with a nice kill there. Nice back set and kill. Well executed there for the Huskies. The Huskies can do some good things when they execute. And that was proven there as Sienna Fobb puts that one away. So Schroeder exits and Hasbargen comes back in for the Huskies, and Fobb with the serve. Here's Schultz with the backside of her own for Rydell. And that ball was still alive as Rugland, I think it went off her foot, and everybody kind of looked around, thought maybe it hit the floor. But Audrey Rydell will get the credit for the kill there. It was a nice attempt by Rugland to keep that ball up, but no one else aware behind her. And Rydell will go back to serve. Kaler going to get a back set for DeVries. Nice block there by Tickerson. Pulled on the outside here. That ball tipped by Nelson. And then went sideways and went down right in front of the 10-foot line. And the Huskies will get another score. So again, the Huskies starting out here, trying to keep pace with the Spartans. They did that for half of the second set and trying to do it here to start out the third to score tied 3-3. DeVries. Back set, or set outside for Tickerson, and the timing off there, and she puts that one in the net, and now the Huskies take the lead on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. So DeVries to serve again. Berg with the dig. Schultz back to Tickerson, and the Huskies get a free one here. They're going to try and use it on the outside with Polda. Berg with the dig. A little miscommunication. Huskies get another free one. This one for Hasbargen in the middle. Theo able to handle that off the block. And here's Berg from the back row, and the Huskies dig it out nicely. That's Kaler. Here's Polda with a tap, and Berg. Sorry, that was Swanson there trying to help, and I think we got a, I don't know if that was a violation or if that went into the net there. Kind of looking at two spots here. Sorry about that. And there's Leah DeVries, and Schultz And Nelson in the middle there. And Polda again from that same spot. Schultz going to go outside for Tickerson. And a little bump and a good heads-up play there by Allie Tickerson as the blockers were there and just bumped it over right behind and no one ready to help for the Huskies. And she will get credit for the score. And Schultz will go back to serve here for the Spartans. And they trail by 1 here to the Huskies in the third set. Hasbargen put a little bit on that one, and that one's going to score. As Anna Nelson not able to get all of it there, and Anissa Hasbargen will get the kill. And the Huskies off to a decent start here in the third set, as Polda will go out and Hansey will come in to serve. He's trying to hang around. Theo as that comes off the tape. Schultz with the back set for Tickerson, and that one off the hands of the Huskies, and Tickerson will get credit for the kill. And Tickerson will serve. Hansey digs. Rugland sets outside for Kaler, and that one off the hands of the blockers. Osher and Nelson there to block that, but that one goes out of bounds, and Ashlyn Kaler will get credit for that one. As Sienna Fobb comes back in for the Huskies. Hasbargen will serve. And the Huskies with a 7-5 lead here in the third set over the number 1 Spartans. Osher, that one. I think Osher took her eye off of that one. That one went into the net. And Spartans going to try and regroup here in this third set. And Anissa Hasbargen will continue to serve as the Huskies lead 8-5. Berg on the outside. Rugland will set. And this for Kaler. That one a little too far in front of her. Schultz outside for Berg. She had to stop her momentum there. Rugland will have to send that over on the second. And that's going to work. And Addie Rugland with the heads-up play sending that one over. And the Spartans not able to handle it. And on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard, the Huskies lead 9-5 here in set number 3. Hasbargen again, and that one goes long. And those are some of the things that happens to the Huskies. They go on a good run, and then the unforced error pops up, and that ends their own run. And Grace Thiel going to go back to serve. Dug out by Hansey. And DeVries there. Outside for Berg, and a good block there by Sienna Fobb and Addie Rugland. Good defense there by the Huskies as they're able to put that attack back on the Spartan side. And again, the Huskies rolling here in the third set. Ahead 10-6. And another score for the Huskies. And that forces the Spartans to take a timeout here in the third set with the Huskies leading on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard 11-6. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll have the rest of set number 3 right here on Three Borders Sports Network.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Well, welcome back to Wahpeton High School, and the Huskies here leading 11-6 in set number 3, and they'll see if they can keep things rolling here. And the Spartans able to come away with the point there. And Comer is going to go back to serve. Comer serving, dug out by Kaler. Quick set in the middle for Fobb, and not much to do there. As Audrey Rydell there to send that one back, the 6'1" sophomore against the 6-foot freshman, and the sophomore wins that battle. And Comer will continue to serve here, and the Spartans trying to battle back here in set number 3. Huskies trying to hold them off. There's Fobb again, right at the net. And that one tipped. Rydell tipped that one, and Schultz turned around to try and save it. And the Huskies will continue to lead here. So 12-8. Polda's going to come in for Hansey. Kaler is going to go back and serve for the Huskies. Ashlyn Kaler. Swanson there. Schultz in the middle for Rydell, and that will cure the Spartans quick there. And I wouldn't be surprised if they see a lot of that here the rest of this third set. And Berg will go back to serve after the kill by Rydell. Ashlyn Kaler. It's going to be a back set for Fobb, and Fobb able to get another one. How about Sienna Fobb, the freshman, coming up big there on the outside, and the Huskies able to get a side out and continue their lead here in the third set. Schroeder exits, and Fobb going to go back to serve after getting the kill. Theo, that one right back. Oh, and the Huskies handle it. I thought that was going to come right back down to the floor. Leah DeVries tried to send that over two hands, and Huskies able to come and help, but not able to put it over in play. So Polda back in for the Huskies, and Berg will move to the back and serve. I think the Huskies are happy to see Rydell behind that service line. And Rydell, that one goes off Rydell, and Kennedy Polda will get credit for that kill. And the Huskies rolling right along here in the third set. So 14-10 now. You'll certainly trade points the rest of the way if you can, and see if you can steal a set from the number one Spartans. Leah DeVries took a little bit off that one. And that one goes over on the second by Schultz, and the Huskies are not ready for it. And side out and point to the Spartans. As Osher will come back in and Swanson will sit down. Schultz will go back to serve. Huskies can use a side out here. DeVries. It's going to be outside for Polda. And Polda with another kill. How about Kennedy Polda on the outside? The Huskies executing their offense nicely here in the third set. And the Huskies trying to push the Spartans here in the third set, make them hang around for another set. So Hansey to serve. And a good serve by Hansey, and Berg pops that right in front of Theo, and the Huskies are supposed to get a free one, and Osher's not able to send it over. And now the Huskies lead 16-11. So Osher's going to go out, and Comer's going to come in on the substitution for the Spartans, and Kira Hansey will continue to serve. Theo outside for Comer with a little tap, and Kaler's ready for it. Back to Kaler. Kaler's going to have to send it over. Berg digs it out. Schultz back set for Comer. And that one finds the line. I think that was touched at the net there and then went out of bounds. So off the block, that one goes out of bounds, and that's a score for the Spartans, who trail by 4 here in the third set on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. Kaler, and that one, another one down the line, and the Huskies executing their offense here in the third set like they're the number one team in the state. So Fobb will come back in. Hasbargen will go back to serve. And the Huskies kind of have it rolling here in this third set. This is Berg. Huskies need to take advantage of it here. Here's Fobb in the middle again. And Fobb, oh, great steal with a nice one-handed save. Fobb again going to have to tap it. Tickerson handles that one. Going to go outside for Berg. Look out. And Hasbargen able to just get a hand on it. But Soleil Berg, a problem on the outside, and puts that kill away for the Spartans. Much needed score for the Spartans there, who trail by 4 here in the third set. The Spartans had to come back on Thursday night after dropping the first 2 sets to West Fargo Horace, but able to come back and take that one in a 5-setter. And a tough handle there by DeVries, and the Huskies are going to hit it too many times. So the Huskies need a side out here. They don't want to let the Spartans go on a big run. And Grace Steele to serve. There's a jump serve. Schroeder digs it out nicely. Going to go outside for Kaler. And she tries to put it away, and Tickerson saves it. Tap in the middle there by Rydell. And Rydell can do it any way you want. She can put it away. She can tap it. And she is having a nice night there in the middle. And I'm going to get a substitution here for the Huskies as Cambry Mount comes in and Leah DeVries exits. Grace Thiel still serving, and let's see if she aims for Cambry Mount as she enters the game. Schroeder instead. Going to go outside for Kaler again, and Kaler saved by Tickerson. That's going to come off the ceiling, and the Spartans handle it. Rugland outside for Kaler again, couldn't get her steps. Tickerson on the dig. Over on the second, and the Huskies not ready. And nice play there by the Spartans as the Huskies not ready on the second. And the Huskies trying to hold off the Spartans here in this third set, who lead by, Huskies lead by 1 here now. Deal over on the second. Rugland had no chance, and the Spartans are able to save it, but Sienna Fobb trying to put it back down, and Tickerson tried to save it, and that one hit the floor. And the Huskies, again, trying to hold off the Spartans here in this third set, as we're going to get a substitution as Malk will go out and DeVries will come back in. Rugland's going to step back to serve. And the Huskies ahead 18-16 here in the third set. Outside for Berg, had her steps off, and Fobb there to block that one. Back set here for Tickerson, and a block nicely. I think that actually went into the antenna and didn't make it over the net. And that's going to be a score for the Huskies. And the Huskies trying to get to that 20 mark first for the first time tonight. And actually to the 20-point mark for the first time tonight. Here's Rydell on the outside now. Just a little baby tap over. Kaler, and Thiel handles that one. Going to go back outside for Berg. There's been a problem on the outside and not able to execute there. And the Spartans are going to take a timeout as the Huskies get to 21st here on in the third set. Trying to extend this match ahead 20-16. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll have the rest of set number 3 right here on Three Borders Sports Network.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Then and down the road. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents.
All right, we're ready to get this third set continued here out of the timeout. Timeout taken by the Spartans here. I think we're going to get a net violation on the Huskies there on that point. So the Spartans take a timeout as the Huskies led 20-16 there in the third set. Again, the Huskies dropped the first 2 sets, 10-25 and 19-25. And here's Comer to serve for the Spartans. DeVries handles that, going to get a chance to put it away there, and Thiel with the dig. Quick set for Rydell, and like I said, you can go there all day, and with no blockers there to send that one back, Rydell finds the floor and the kill for the Spartans. So anytime the Spartans get a chance, an opportunity to set Rydell in the middle, I think we'll see a lot of that here the rest of the way in this third set as Comer is ready to serve. Hansy able to handle it, and outside back set for Kaler and couldn't get a swing at it. And there's a running swing by guess who? Audrey Rydell. And the Huskies didn't get a chance to get an attack there and really needed one, and that sent it back to the Spartans, and the Spartans were able to take advantage of it, and the Huskies want to take a timeout to talk about a couple of things. We'll also take a timeout. We'll be back right here on Three Borders Sports Network, 20-19 on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard on Three Borders Sports Network.
This song is a special request from Mrs.
Our business is about connections. We connect people to water, communities to counties, and counties to the rest of the world. Our work connects main streets to interstates, and yesterday with the potential of tomorrow. With over 40 years of connecting, our experience and expertise are thanks to the clients we have earned, the trust we have built, and the connections we have made. Interstate Engineering, the professionals you need, the people you trust.
Have you ever considered?
Welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network. This is Leah DeVries on the outside there, and that one goes long. The Huskies took a timeout after the Spartans had closed the lead to 1, and now the Huskies are going to have to try and figure out a way to finish off the Spartans here in the third set as it's tied 20-20, and Channing Comer to serve. Ashlyn Kaler with the kill, and that one finds the floor. A nice outside back set there for Ashlyn Kaler, and the Huskies playing with a little bit of confidence, and that will do you good. It doesn't matter what the set score is. They are currently ahead in this set and riding a little bit of momentum here if they have led most of this set. Kaler with the serve, going to go outside for Berg there. Thought they were going to go back to Rydell. And the Huskies need to take advantage of any attack that they can get, and they're going to get another free one here. I think we got a net violation. And that one is called. And the Huskies trying to steal a set here from the #1 Spartans. Kaler to serve. And Theo have a little bit of problem there, but Schultz able to tap it over. Here's outside for Berg. Again, I thought they were going to go to Rydell, and Polda took her eye off of it and not able to handle it, and the Spartans are able to kill that run. And the Huskies are going to try and exchange points here the rest of the way and see if they can get out of this third set with a win and extend this to 4. So here's Soleil Berg to serve. Polda digs it out, and Sienna Fobb was going to send it over free and just took her eye off of it. Tried to bump it over with the heel of her hand and got a little too much ball. And Berg to serve. Score tied 22-22. And tough one there. The back row, back push there by DeVries, and the Huskies get a free one and desperately need to use it. They go to the back corner again, and the Spartans are ready for it. And they're going to get another free one. Quick set for Fobb, and not touched at the net, and had an opportunity there, no tip. And the Spartans take the lead here after Huskies have led the majority of this third set, and the Spartans 2 points away now. And a short serve, and the Huskies are able to handle it, and guess what? The Huskies tie the match to set up again. Leah DeVries with a little tap there at the net. Spartans tried to go with the short serve there. The Huskies run up and dig it out, and Leah DeVries able to tap it back over. And now Sienna Fobb serving for the Huskies to take the lead. Fobb handled by Berg. Schultz going to go outside for Tickerson, and she puts it into the net. And an unforced error there by the Spartans, and the Huskies are 1 point away from taking a set away from the #1 ranked team in the state. Fobb, Swanson, Schultz back to Rydell, and if you're going to try and stop a run, that's where you want to go. And Rydell with the heads-up tap, and that falls in. And Nelson will come back in, and Thiel will go out, and Rydell will go back to serve. Taylor, back set for DeVries, who had to stop her motion, but Huskies get a free one, and they need to use it here. And right there, DeVries tried to just send it over, and Tickerson able to tap it right back down to the floor. Huskies missed an opportunity there, had a couple chances to attack, and didn't get anything out of it. So here goes Rydell now serving for the match. And that one is going to end up as an ace, as Schroeder is unable to dig that one out of there, and the Fargo North Spartans escape this third set and get out of here with the win against the Huskies. They take set number 3, 24-26. A good effort there by the Huskies in the third set. So we'll take a break, and we'll come back with our post-game show. We'll wrap things up right here on Three Border Sports Network. We'll see you in just a few minutes.
Chiropractic for your family? Dr. Andrea and the staff at Hornstein Family Chiropractic love to see families. With 16 years of experience seeing brand new babies, pregnant women, toddlers, teens, athletes, she cares for your family like it's her family. Join Hornstein Family Chiropractic at 715 Dakota Avenue in Wahpeton, and we will help your family grow up healthy. Call 701-672-1300 for the next soonest available appointment, because at Hornstein Family Chiropractic is a family affair.
Thank you.
In 1972, Mindak Farmers Cooperative is owned by nearly 500 sugar beet growers and has a rich history of sweetening life in the Red River Valley. Join Mindak's team today. In addition to an excellent pay and benefits package, they are currently offering a $2,000 sign-on bonus for all full-time positions, which includes sugar loader, packager helper, extra gang, and yard person helper. Entry level starting at $19.78 per hour, plus a $3 per hour shift differential. Apply online at mdf.coop/careers or contact Zane 701-671-7777.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Eggeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
Sometimes it's tough.
Well, welcome back to Wahpeton High School, Three Border Sports Network. And we saw a good EDC volleyball match tonight. I think if you looked at the records, you would expect the Spartans to sweep the Huskies, but I don't think you would expect it to go in the fashion that it went. The Huskies dropped the first set 25-10, and I think maybe that's the way you thought it would go. And the Huskies did not play with a lot of confidence in that first set. And I think sometimes it doesn't matter who you're playing. You still have to come out and play with good confidence, and the Huskies didn't look confident in that first set. But shift to set number 2, and the Huskies look like a different team. They're able to hang around and execute their offense and get into position to block and defend the way that they needed to. And they found themselves tied at 14-14. before the Spartans kicked it into gear and went on to win set number 2, 25-19. And then in the third set, you certainly didn't look like the top team and the second from the bottom team playing, as the Huskies led for majority of the third set, had the Spartans on the rope, had a chance to put them away and extend this match to a fourth set, and played with a lot more confident, looked like a totally different team in that third set, and they end up dropping that 26-24 as they make the Spartans go over the maximum by 1 point there, and extended just a little extra volleyball in that third set. So, like I said, if you were to look at this on paper, you can kind of toss that first set as an outlier out of there, and you look at those second two sets, you'd be like, well, these are two top teams that are playing against each other, as the Huskies play very well in the second and third set. So for the Spartans, they will host West Fargo on Tuesday, and the Huskies will take on Central, and they will go up to Central on Tuesday. And the Central Knights are just one spot ahead of the Huskies, and they are in 10th place right now in the EDC. And tonight the Knights took on Devils Lake, the team that the Huskies beat on Saturday in straight sets. And the Huskies are going to have to go on the road and try and get it done. If they can get a win up there, I'm not sure what happened tonight against those two teams, but if they can get a win on the road, they might find themselves moving up a spot, and we'll see what happens on Tuesday night. So, all right, that's gonna just about do it for me. Again, we'd like to thank our sponsors for sponsoring all the programs that we have here on Three Borders Sports Network. Yield Advantage, American Family Insurance, Miller Associates, Digital Guru, Farmers Union Insurance, Kyle DeVries, OSPTI, Amanda Frederick and State Farm Insurance, Carlson Family Insurance, Comdo Innovation, Giant Seeds and Snacks, Essentia Health, Smith Motors, Wahpeton Daily News, Optimum Rehab, Interstate Engineering, Sanford Health, Gripper Sports, Bell Bank, Minn Kota Ag Products, All Seasons Car Wash, Bold Print, Red River Grain, Hornstein Family Chiropractic, Red River Valley and Western Railroad, the North Dakota State College of Science, Red River Communications, and cable channel 28. You can watch all of our content on Red River Communications, channel 28, and Mindak Farmers Cooperative and First Community Credit Union. Again, our sponsors allow us to bring our content to you free of charge. So if you are around town and you stop in, please tell them thank you and that you appreciate the sponsorship of Three Borders Sports Network. We certainly do. All right, that's gonna just about do it for me. We do have football coming up tomorrow night, a Wednesday night edition of high school football on Three Borders Sports Network, as the Breckenridge Cowboys take on Walker Hackensack in a midweek classic, if you will, on the other side of the river there in Breckenridge. We'll have kickoff at 6 p.m. Joe Schreiner, Raleigh Lip will bring you that action live from Cowboy Field. So we hope that you tune in tomorrow night right here on Three Borders Sports Network. So from Wahpeton High School, I'd like to say good night. Thanks to everyone for tuning in, and hopefully we'll see you down the road. Good night, everyone.